Okay, people, it's a new build day, new project day, I guess. I picked this car up 2 days ago, Thursday. Today's Saturday. It's a 320i M Performance packaged BMW. So that's a mouthful and a half right there. It's a 2017. It has 20,900 miles on it. So it's pretty fresh. It's a fresh kill. I bought it from USAA Insurance through the Copart, American Copart. Super nice car. I'm going to give you guys a quick kind of 360 on it. We'll just walk around it real quick. I'll show you what all it's got and stuff. It's pretty nice. It has no body damage, so this build's not going to be body work and paint build. This is going to be a mechanical build. The insurance company wrote this car off because the guy that owned it drove it into a puddle and it sucked up water, and it has locked the motor. It's got a bunch of like those packages I was just mentioning. Like this steering wheel is an option on that package. I think this is like $1,200 or maybe $1,500. It's pretty expensive. And then it has these memory seats and electric everything, right? You know, just everything. It's got all these buttons. I don't know. I think it has an upgraded sound system. I noticed that. They've got these M badges and this. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But it's, leather seats, heated, all that bullshit. Typical BMW, typical 3 Series stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this is part of that package, whatever that means. I don't know. Yeah, these badges are different too. Like that's part of that. Because I looked at them, I'm like, why aren't they blue? So I had to look it up, and it's that thing. So it comes all this crap. And this is cool too, because if you're behind it and you kick onto the bumper, like just give it a wave with your foot, it opens the boot. So that's kind of cool. Battery, right? I was charging it. Had a dead battery, of course, like they all do. It has tinted windows already, so that's nice. Don't have to do that. But yeah, super nice little car. 320i. It's got the N20 engine in it, which this one is foobarred. So, well, maybe. I don't really know. So I came out here on Friday and did a little bit of work to it. Not much. I spent about an hour right here. I pulled the rad fan. I pulled all the airbox, all the intake pipes, and I also pulled the air charge cooler out of it. Then I pulled the strut brace and the plastics. It's about an hour, if even. Probably not even an hour. All that stuff's over here. Under tray, turbo pipes, intake, air charge cooler, and you can see here we've got some signs here. All right, she got some water in her. All right, not a big deal. We'll clean it out. All the engine covers and stuff are over here. So airbox, engine cover, right? All that stuff. The plastic cowls. This is the tray for the transmission. You got to pull that off. It's a big tray, right? It goes all the way over here. You have to pull that off to put the car in neutral. There's a screw that you drive up into the side of the transmission, and then it hits a lever, and the lever turns, and it, puts it into permanent neutral. So it just so we can roll it around. I had to do that to get it off my car hauler. Coolant's good, right? There's no contamination in the coolant. So basically, this snorkel here sucked in water through the air filter, there's a charge hose that comes down and around to the turbo. Okay, sucked it in through the turbo. Then it comes down through this air charger that lives under the radiator, which is that thing. Suck the water through the air charge cooler, up the pipe, all the way into the intake right here. So, and then obviously water in. Water is an uncompressible fluid. Motor's locked up. I don't know what's wrong with this engine. There's no visible damage, right? It's definitely something internal. So, there's the whole usual process that you need to go through when you've got a motor that's locked up. First step is dry everything you can on the intake side, which is what I did. Next step, get it up in the air, get the oil out of it. It might be full of water, who knows. So I'm going to do that today. And then it's not going to turn over, I don't think. I think I think something's broken there. So it'll either be engine rebuild or engine replacement. It is what it is. There's a lot of engines on the market. So I did find one that had 29,000. So really, 8,000 more miles than the car. That's close enough for me. but it's in Michigan, which is pretty far. I would ship that. I would not. I wouldn't drive to Michigan for that. So that'd be crazy. Yeah. So that's the next build for the YouTube series, or the next YouTube series, I guess, or next build on the channel, however you want to say it. Lots and lots of nuts and bolts. I don't know. I did an engine rebuild before in a Hyundai, and it was hours of footage, and I just sped it all up, and I don't think it was very good or useful. So I might try and do something different with this one. This is probably more popular than a Hyundai anyway. Quick cars update. Fleet update. I sold my Mazda RX-8, the 2010 one, and I sold it to just the nicest family. They were super nice. They came down. They came pretty far. And the son, it was for the son, and the son had a RX-8 before, but he'd only had it a few months. They were telling me like he had it like 3-4 months, something like that, and then he got hit hard in the side, and he like T-boned or something. I mean, it's pretty bad looking. So you know they were getting him another one, and they'd been searching for a long time, and he was telling me they went to look at one and it wouldn't run, it wouldn't start. I was like, damn, you know. So they were pretty happy when they saw mine, because you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It was working great. And they just took it that day. They were like, "Yep, we're gonna drive it home." So okay, all right, no problem. So, but it went to a super nice home. The dad, Joe was telling me he had a Mazda Miata, and he was telling me it was just bags of fun. So I've been kind of on the lookout for a Mazda Miata. I've got a search going for Miatas. So if the right one comes up and I can finagle it and it's not damaged too bad, I'm gonna try and pick one of them up. So this may be the Mazda channel for a while again. I don't know. We'll see if I can get one of those. I'm not sure. But so for the foreseeable future, about a month. I don't think it's going to take very long to fix this. You know, this is a Christmas project for me. You know, there's time off at Christmas. I get antsy pretty quickly if I don't have something to do. So this is going to be a Christmas build for me. What I want to do is get, you know, tomorrow, take it all apart, get the valve cover off it, see if I can see what's going on, pull the head if I have to, you know, see if I can buy the parts to rebuild it. I mean, I might take the valve cover off and be like, yep, no, we're done, need an engine. Or I take it off, can't find anything, and just keep going until you find what's wrong with it, right? I mean, that's what you kind of have to do. If I can buy parts for it, if it needs valves, cams, whatever, I'm going to do that, and I'm buy the time and tool for it. Which the time and tool is like $300, which sucks, you know. Especially when I'm only going to use it the once. I mean, you never know what the future holds, but it's not like I work in a BMW shop, so buying that tool is kind of like, ugh. But we'll see. Hopefully I can rebuild this one, just pull the head off it, and you know, rebuild it that way. If not, then we're dropping an engine in it, so not a big deal. It's a lot less work putting an engine in than it is taking one apart and rebuilding it. So if it needs an engine, it's only going to be a couple of videos, you know, engine out, engine in, full service, ship it. Yeah, so it's not going to be a lot of videos if that's the case, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. You guys know as much as I do. It's got a locked motor. That's literally all I know. So that's it. Quick update on the new project, the fleet. Oh, speaking of the fleet, I'm gonna sell. So I gotta sell another car now because I got this one, and I'm gonna sell the 335i probably in 3 or 4 weeks. I'm gonna put that up online. We'll get it sold. I'll give you a quick walk around on that. It just hit 71,000 miles. I haven't taken a video of this thing in forever. I drove it up to Pennsylvania and back, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. And yeah, this thing's just a ton of fun. But it hit 70,000 miles when I was doing that. Yeah, I just did an oil change on it, so yeah, it doesn't have any service work or anything due on it for another, I don't know, 5,000-6,000 miles. But yeah, it's, you know, super nice. It's locked. But that'll be for sale. I looked up the value. You know, Kelly Blue Book on it's like 10,700 or something like that. I'll sell it for $8,000. Yeah, as is, or well, not as is, but you know, $8,000 because of the rebuilt title. So if you've watched any of them other videos, you know, door, fender, bumper, all new, genuine BMW parts, right? But yeah, super nice car. I think 8 grand's pretty fair for that car. It might be too cheap. I don't know. It's such a nice car. I might be selling it too cheaply there. And that's, you know, that's less than it's costing me, but I've been driving it for 2 years. So, or, well, the wife has, not me. So yeah, new build, 320i, engine rebuild. That'll be the next, I don't know, half a dozen videos maybe.